Myles Garrett going to be a big factor in this game.
You know, there's a portion of Baker Mayfield when he deals with T.J. Watt in this defense that they're going to find out pretty quickly early in this game if he's healthy. Remember last week, he came off the field against the Indianapolis Colts. He had that rib injury. Don't think for a moment that the Pittsburgh Steelers defense doesn't realize that. And it's going to be a big question as to whether Baker makes it through the game simply because he's going to get hit so much because the Pittsburgh Steelers lead the league in quarterback hits and pressures.
Yeah, speaking of QBs, Big Ben, I didn't know what he's going to look like this season, but he looks fresh. I don't know if he's going to look like the old Big Ben or Big Ben of old, but it's vintage Big Ben. He has wide receivers that are making plays, Juju Smith-Schuster, Johnson, and Washington. And we're going to talk a little bit more about Chase Claypool later on in the show, but that young man out of Canada is absolutely balling out this season.
Hey, as I get ready to do this read here, let's do the Phil thing. How should I get ready for the read? Already. Hey, folks, for more news and updates on the former Steelers star, let's welcome in our NFL Today insider, Jason Locken, for the latest on Le'Veon Bell.
Well, JB, Bell chose the Chiefs because of Andy Reid's offensive expertise. He can't play today. He will debut in Week 7. Look for him early on as a slot receiver in bunch formations. Cam Newton had a great week of practice with the Patriots, I'm told. Full go to start today. Well, he was on the reserve list for COVID. He was asymptomatic the entire time, I'm told. Look for 10 or more carries out of him today. Dak Prescott's ankle surgery will end his season, but it won't change his status with the Cowboys. Team sources tell me Jerry Jones committed to applying another franchise tag in 2021 in hopes of getting a long-term deal done. And sources in Detroit tell me there was a do-or-die feeling in that facility all week long. If they cannot beat the Jaguars today, it is very likely that the Matt Patricia tenure will end. And boom, some good news out of the league office. No positive COVID test anywhere in the league. All games kick off as scheduled.
All right, thanks for that report, Jason. There's Stephon Gilmore, another Patriots player coming off the COVID-19 list. He is the best cover corner in the NFL. Patriots glad.
Of course, the Titans, one of just 4 unbeaten squads left standing. And it's time now for Golden Moments, presented that is to you by McDonald's.
COVID-19 swept through the Tennessee Titans.
They only practiced one time in the last 2 weeks.
Confusion, concern, disappointment, and scrutiny.
It's been a crazy 2 weeks for this Titans organization.
It's a crazy town full of neon dreams. Everybody plays, everybody sings. Hollywood.
Touchdown, Tannehill! Touchdown, Tennessee!
Skipper throws a man down.
He just took Josh Norman and tossed him aside.
Josh Norman, get you some.
We're a little ticked off about how they've been looked at over the past couple of weeks.
Tennessee 4-0.
And they're undefeated for a reason.
All right, guys, if quarterbacks were vehicles, the Titans traded in a used Mariota for a restored Ryan Tannehill. Check this out. Since becoming a starter, he has 13 wins. That's tied with Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson. Is it about time we start putting some respect on Ryan Tannehill's name?
Yeah, well, I think we've all given him respect, and I think he's earned it. And he got away from Adam Gase down in Miami, and now he finds Mike Vrabel and a good football team that wants to run first. So then, you know, Ryan Tannehill has only thrown 1 interception in his last 9 games, or 2 interceptions in his last 9 games. So it's one of the reasons why he's playing. Now, on the other side, you have Deshaun Watson, who had his best game of the year last week against Jacksonville, that was missing 3 of their best defensive starters. One of the reasons why he played so good last week, he got rid of the ball a lot quicker than he had in the previous 3 games. If he's sacked less than 4 times in a game, they get a chance to win. More than that, forget it.
And there's Mike Vrabel. We all know where he started his career as a defensive linebacker in Pittsburgh. Coached that young man for 4 years. And that defense is 9th in scoring. They are 4th in takeaways. And you know what? They do it with up front and back end. Jadeveon Clowney, Harold Landry putting pressure on you.